in here. There we go. That's where I set it up. So you copy. Hello. Can somebody else speak, please?
Yeah, you're coming through.
Somebody else speak, please.
Yeah, you're coming through.
I'm echoing on you. Okay, that works then. Hello and welcome everybody out there in Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Sorry that all of this is a headache. I had to reinstall Windows from scratch, and well, this is the best I could muster up in about 2 hours. So, yep, this is what we got. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. And if you are interested in supporting us even further, consider becoming a member to our YouTube channel or joining our Patreon. If you're interested in joining any campaigns, we have 3 full campaign slots available for a Wednesday early campaign, a Wednesday evening campaign, and a Friday early campaign. And given that I have a full Wednesday open, I am also considering opening up Thursday in case anybody was interested in a Thursday early or Thursday evening as well. So if anybody's interested in any D&D games and you have maybe a group ready to go, reach out to me and be sure to let me know. So, Kurt, tell us what happened last session.
Last session on Exandria, my bad. Daddy issues. The group decided that they were going to go to the casino area where we knew there was an hourglass that essentially created all this time trickery and all these issues going on here already, and we were going to break it. So we came up with an elaborate plan by going through the front door. Once we went through the front door, combat ensued. We ended up only killing 2 people and knocking the rest out and getting one of them on our side. His name is Rains. He's a veteran guard, and he did not care at all about betraying everybody. So he was cool with us. We also had our nice help from our friend Kent, who is really the hero of the story right now. After we go and find the hourglass in there, we realize that it's almost like a portal to the Feywilds as you go in. I believe Shale was the one. Shale was the one that goes in there and breaks the hourglass with a pickaxe, and then they are all dragged out. We then lit the building on fire, and then when we realized we lit the building on fire, we forgot that we didn't loot anything. So we grabbed 1 chest out of 4 in the building and left. We went to the forest following Rains, and he told us about the guard schedules and where they're all going to be, and how he does not want to fight the Minotaur. So he was going to instead go to the barracks and try to burn the place down, which I didn't trust Rains that as far as I could throw him, so I wasn't going to send him to the barracks. So we decided that we were just going to go to the hotel and save the civilians instead. When we went to the hotel, combat ensued once again, where 2 of the veterans died fighting us and 2 of the guards. The rest surrendered immediately when we intimidated them into submission. And that's where we left off.
Alrighty. So, you all are standing around, beginning to catch your breath after such a tedious battle. It wasn't particularly hard for most of you, but you are definitely beginning to feel the wear and tear from the persistent encounter after encounter after encounter as the guards all begin moving towards you, looking very confused.
God, this is so taking a toll.
One of the guards raises their hand.
Yes, you may speak.
What is, what the fuck is going on?
We're liberating you. You're all free.
Excuse me?
That's not quite all of it, really. Well, you see, this resort here is, it's being used to, harass and kill, at least in some cases, innocent civilians who stumble upon it or have come to it for specific reasons. We have a cabin over in that direction that is full of body parts. And there is a noble there who apparently killed at least one of them. Rains, you can attest to all this, right?
Rains looks at you guys. I don't know nothing about the body parts stuff. Kent goes, that was me. I was there for the body parts and everything.
I know.
Yeah, but these guys have done some.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. That was me. But yes, what they're saying is true. The people running this resort, there's a reason they're paying us this amount of money. This is a lot shadier than I at least thought it was going to be. Yeah. Lot shadier.
Right.
Rains is kind of like grabbing the bodies of the people who are already dead and like dragging them over to the fire pit.
Just don't go setting anyone on fire yet.
So
well, we have contacted Port Damali south of here, and they have they will be sending a force of Salezo who are to come here soon. If you all cooperate with us and help us take control of this place and apprehend some of the nobles who are posing as staff.
The guards look very confused amongst themselves.
Right. Well, okay, to make that clear, there are, in the casino that is, currently on fire, there was some kind of magic being used to make nobles appear as if they were wood elves, and also given these staff uniforms. And they were using that as a cover to, they said prank tourists, but we know it's more than just innocent pranks. Though in some cases it might actually be that. So we don't want to go around just murdering people.
Lily holds up her little scribble doodle thing for Bernie that says, let's keep it simple and just have them escort the guests to safety.
By escort the guests to safety, we mean actually escort them to safety, not what the protocol that Rains told us dictates.
Right.
So a lot of the staff, they looked a lot different, not that long ago, maybe a couple hours ago, out of nowhere, and they were all escorted away by Johnson and others.
Do you know where?
No. We were told to stay here.
Right.
Are there any more of the veterans in the building?
No, we were left with just us and them to protect the guests.
Right. So there are guests in the buildings now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I give Rains sort of a suspicious nod, well, not nod, but glance. And then I turn to Kent instead. Kent, you seem to have a good head on your shoulders, and I'd prefer your head stay attached to you. And well, I point around to the rest of the group. We might have to deal with Johnson after we find him. But if you guys are able to escort the guests safely southwards towards Port Damali, that would be for the best, I think.
Has anybody seen where Johnson went most recently?
The same guard who's been speaking up a little bit. He took all of the staff people and was heading up the road that way. And to give you all a general direction, you guys are here. He pointed that way.
Towards W4.
Or the aptly named Mystery Mine of Death.
What are you guys talking about? He just pointed that way.
Can you point again on the map, Jero?
That way.
Right.
Guys,
To this road.
he pointed
That's
way.
where he saw.
That's the way.
I am so fucking sorry, guys. Did I not bring you onto this map?
No, you did. You did.
No, you did.
Okay, then that
Okay.
way, right there.
So
Can
it
you not
doesn't look
see
like-
my?
No,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that way.
No, they're talking about two different directions, which are both in the same general direction. I'm just pointing out he pointed that way. Let's just go that way. We don't have to specify where exactly we're
Oh,
going.
right.
I mean, he's a Minotaur. We can follow the tracks.
Yep.
Well, yes, I hope so.
Looks like you're gonna get your wish, Reigns. We're heading back to that God's barrack.
Yeah, with Johnson over there. Yup. I'm not going.
I know you're not. Take care of these people, and if, like I said, think about that offer.
No killing them.
I'm not joining your fucking cult.
Well, it's not a cult, it's a mercenary group.
Well, can you
A
just lay
cult.
off on the recruitment now, Kurt? We've
These people
got
all need jobs.
pressing matters to attend here.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, to
All
be fair, that's what got him into this in the first place. He's not wrong.
I feel like I missed something, but let us talk about this later.
Alrighty.
So,
So,
how many guards are there in total now, excluding Reigns?
let's go back over to that map. Please mute yourself, Wyatt.
Oh, my bad.
He's inspiring people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guards in total.
All right.
Including Kent, there are 6 guards, and then there is Reigns.
I would say
So
try
Kent
to-
plus 5, and then Reigns. I suppose we all stay here and watch over the guests.
Right. Well, yes, that might be for the best, I suppose.
Very well.
And if any employee comes up, make them say the word Dispella before you enter them in. If they don't, they're probably a noble in disguise.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, who is going to be taking the lead to track after Johnson to figure out exactly where he was going instead of making blind guesses?
Lily would be either on top of that or helpful for that.
I would definitely be on that.
I point to the tracking animal with the tusks.
Or, the
Dory.
ranger.
Dorothy, do your thing.
Shale, aren't
Dorothy
you?
doesn't track anything. She tracks.
Is it you, a truffle pig?
What? No, she's an armadillo. They can burrow underground and smell food. That's about it. Yeah, she will help out if Tolsha, because I know Tolsha is proficient in survival too. We're both kind of outdoorsy, so.
Yeah.
So Shale's helping
Alrighty.
Tulsa then, and Lily would also be. I guess I'll be assisting Lily with it.
How about this?
Very well.
Lily can help Tolsha. I'll just keep an eye out that we're not being spotted.
That works for me.
Alrighty.
Guidance?
So, cool. Tolsha, dirty 20 on your tracking. There is a large group of not very stealthy looking footprints from individuals that look like they're trying to be stealthy, heading up the road. And they are heading into the woods by general direction, you guess, towards B6. And they are being followed behind by Minotaur tracks. And by the looks of it, 2 other large individuals in front of them.
Looks like Johnson and 2 other large ones went towards B6.
No.
Can I defer race of the other 2 mystery prints?
Unfortunately, boots do not tell you that.
Oh.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
So
They
the
seem to
Marines.
wear Nikes. By your best estimate, they're people who think they're cool but really are not.
Ooh, that one burned.
we know they're supposed to go around and set fire to some of the buildings, so we should probably try and. I mean, they might be headed towards the killer cabin over there.
Yes, we should find a place to set up an ambush after we know their path for sure. And should we call your brother, Glenn? I'm trying to remember his name. Glendale?
Glendale.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should
Sounds
let him-
like from a last friend, he seems to be this Johnson fella putting the fear into many people. Are we trying to give them the opportunity to surrender themselves, or are we just looking to not give them that opportunity?
We should give them the option to surrender when we encounter them, but be ready to fight them.
The option.
I highly doubt they're going to surrender if we bump into them.
Well, I could be
will-
pretty persuasive.
I will give them as much opportunity to surrender as they gave those people in that cabin. And she's referring to the dead body cabin.
Do you know how much opportunity they gave to those people?
I mean, that was a noble that did that, not the guards.
Well, in any case, we shouldn't let the need to give them the opportunity to surrender outweigh any tactical advantage we may have. If this Johnson fellow is as dangerous as Rains suggests, then I think we might be in need of every advantage we can get.
You make a valid point, Bernie.
Who's in the front with Tolsha?
Lily?
Lily, you see the dead body of an individual in very nice clothing skewered over a branch in the trees.
Can Lily insight check that to kind of well, I don't know if it's insight, but can she do something to determine if it was like he was thrown onto it by a big hulking, maybe Minotaur sort of individual?
Your guess, I mean, you can make the assumption they didn't fall out of the sky and skewer onto it, or climb deliberately onto it to skewer themselves. It looks like they were forcibly thrown onto it.
This dead body's getting sassy. I'm gonna inside him.
It's dead. It looks like it was killed.
Lily's gonna look at the people that were saying like, yeah, we should give him a chance to surrender, and then just like point to the body, and then look at them, and then look at the body and look back at them.
Fair point.
And
I'd
when you
say
point that out,
give Johnson
Yeah, go ahead.
a chance. I was talking about the gods who might just be in his thrall through fear and intimidation.
Oh, right.
Because obviously we've already come across a couple who are very fearful of him, and I'm sure of their own, and she points to the tree, livelihoods if they were not to listen.
If we take out Johnson fast enough and quick enough, that should be enough to. So I'm trying to think of the word now.
Demoralize.
That was one word, but I was trying to think of another. But yeah, demoralize the rest to surrender on our terms.
Well, what we know is at least that Johnson is a Minotaur, and he might have 2 other Minotaurs with him. And that Minotaur back at the casino, well, they hit really hard. And, well, I'm not sure how long we can withstand that if they're, if they're gonna.
Oh, I can make 1 run away. Don't know if I can make 2 run away.
Oh, that's good.
I have enough magic to either heal us twice or to summon a radiant weapon to assist.
I recommend the people who are very hurt take one of the potions we found.
That as well.
That's a very good suggestion.
1 now, 1 for later.
as you're all having this conversation, you continued moving through this area?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we're kind of walking,
Okay.
talking.
Bernie, are you in party loot taking a potion?
I haven't opened it yet, but
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Did the noble have a signet ring?
May I continue?
Yes.
As you all are walking, you look into the tree lines and you see a couple of other individuals skewered as well. Tolsha, you can make out that the individuals were in a panic as you look around at the ground and see about 4 other dead bodies of these noble class individuals. All of them thrown around like rag dolls and, well, murdered. In positions as if they were trying to flee for their lives with no real option.
nice.
Well, that is worrying.
A total of 6. One
Uncle
of
John-
which looks familiar to Bernie and Kurt.
Honeydew, not honeydew. I'm guessing like there's no chance he's not dead.
I mean, you can go over to the body and look at it if you would like.
Oh no, okay, I'm gonna try to heal honeydew. Medicine.
Roll me a medicine check.
Okay. 21.
He looks alive, but your capacities for healing would not mend his wounds. His eyes flicker over to you, and you can see that there are sections of his chest and ribs that are just completely caved in. No fighting
I'll-
chance against
I'll-
any type of healing that you guys are capable of resuscitating him. However, he does look over at you, Kurt.
Oh.
Johnson.
Honeydew, save your energy. Don't worry. We're gonna get the bastard that did this. I can't really. I'm not I'm not gonna use my spell. You said magic's not gonna help him at all.
No, I said the magic you are capable of would not help him at all.
Damn. Okay.
I think we need a heal spell or something.
Can I cast Spare the Dying on him?
The magic you are capable of will not heal him.
Okay, fair enough.
I suggest we get over to the cabin right now. They're obviously going to get rid of the evidence, and if we get there fast enough, we might still be able to keep them from killing the ones there.
Don't fall asleep, honeydew. Just stay awake, and help will be here soon.
Just look at that light and don't go towards it.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. That's not how that works. Don't fall asleep. Stay awake.
Okay, Bernie, roll me a deception check.
But wait, no. Like, don't you do want to stay awake? You want to try to stay awake. That is true.
Yes, but you know he's going to die. It's you trying to convince him he'll be all right.
19.
19.
How do I make?
Yep.
Yeah. How do I make it so it auto goes to 19 if it's low?
It takes a special macro. I can't remember off the top of my head. I can look it up afterwards.
Okay.
We can also just go 19.
Yeah.
So, as you are saying that, he gives you a very gentle and slightly less scared smile before you see the light in his eye just fade.
Oh, that's shitty. Does he have a signet ring? Like, what's his face? Like, why did I say what's his? Like Tulsha said.
Roll me an investigation.
Okay.
It's not on his hands or worn on his neck, if that's what you're wondering.
Okay, I'm gonna use my game inspiration. I'm gonna use my recap inspiration. Wow, damn it, that was horrible.
8.
Well, I guess I'm not writing his family.
If he had one, it doesn't seem to be on his person. I mean.
Okay. Well,
So.
that's unfortunate. Okay.
So. Where are you all heading?
I'm going to start working towards the cabin where we put the other nobles that we apprehended earlier.
Alrighty.
I'm going to apply some of the wasp poison to Lily's bolts because she asked me to help.
A quick question.
It only
before-
lasts 10 minutes after you apply it.
Okay, yeah. So let's hold off on that until we know, like, for sure when they're coming.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you haven't had a
Zoe-
chance to process it properly to make it easily obtainable. You can do it in the heat of it. It takes you an action, but it only lasts 10 minutes before it drips off.
Quick question
And
too.
yes, what were you asking? Yeah.
When you apply it to a melee weapon, how long does that last? And if you apply it to
10
10 hits.
10 minutes.
Oh, so even
No, it lasts 10 minutes until you hit with it.
okay. And with ammunition, does it go with multiple pieces of ammo or just one?
So like crossbow bolts.
Yeah.
If you dip it yourself and try to like get it on there, you could probably use it on a bolt like 4 times.
Okay. So 4 bolts.
But-
arrows.
But it's 4 actions to apply them.
Fair enough. Unless you just dip the whole thing in there. But yeah. All right. Thank you.
So you all are heading over towards B4 now.
As we're walking, I'm going to
Bird.
pump
Yeah.
6 points of lay on hands into myself.
Can we say we're not walking at this point and we're like briskly trying
Yeah,
to
Kurt's
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good distinction. Thank you.
Lily's
Jogging.
super pissed.
Yeah, I was waiting for you guys to say it. I wasn't making the assumption.
Yep, we're following the corpses.
Well,
All right.
we're going to Killer Cabin now.
Bernie, leading over towards the killer cabin. moving at an increased rate of speed, you are just a little behind these tracks in the ground that seem to be heading over there very briskly as well. Presumably they left 15, 20 minutes ago. And as you are around the corner from the killer cabin, you all, or Bernie and whoever else is in the lead, see Johnson walking out of the cabin, dragging the noble that was left there to keep watch out of there by his neck. Johnson looks over at you. All right. I guess we finally get to resolve this, huh?
Lily's
Attack
gonna,
on site.
yeah,
Yeah,
Lily with
like
her voice
immediately
box.
hitting him.
Yeah, is gonna say, yes, we can finally have that dance, and she'll also fire her crossbow at him.
Yeah, I was doing dissonant whispers immediately. Second level.
Well, you're all going to be dragging yourself onto the map and rolling initiative immediately.
Right. Yeah. So Lily was probably ahead with Bernie, kind of like not behind him, but near him. Misty was next to him, though.
Misty, the friendly xenomorph.
Well, I can drag Shale, but I can't drag Dorothy for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
And is it just Johnson that we're seeing, or is there more people around that we should be worried about?
As of now, you see Johnson walking out.
Oh boy, he's a big boy.
Hey, Dorothy goes first.
Dorothy, save the hostage. And he just drags him underground with her. It's like, oh god. Oh, thank god he's last in initiative.
Ooh, yeah, that's might help.
Maybe.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow. Whew.
Good for us.
Who has a higher dex, the noble hostage or the Johnson?
Johnson.
Oh, fuck.
Alrighty then. Shale, as he's walking out, holding this noble out in front of him, holding him up by the neck, you do recognize this individual, the one that you left here in order to watch the location and make sure it's safe. Yeah, you guys don't see him, so ignore him. What would you like to do?
I turn over to Dorothy. Dorothy, down. And she's going to move behind me, start burrowing, and take a... So I'm using my bonus action to give her a dash action effectively. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to make her way that way underground. So there's a bit of a
alright.
tremor going on, and I will draw my bow, but hold my action. You need to let him go right now. And that's it. I'm waiting for either him to take an aggressive action against the person that he has or us. And I'm just leveling an arrow at him.
Alrighty, Tolsha.
Is a Minotaur considered a humanoid?
This Minotaur is not. It is considered a monstrosity.
Oh dear.
Okay, I just had to double check on that before I did.
Not
So-
deer, it's a bull.
Ah,
Sorry, I just had to.
That's bull.
I know. Ah. All right, fuck it. More Minotaurs.
What?
Oh no. Oh no, he's multiplying.
He's an echo knight.
Johnson, oh no.
Guys,
All right, go ahead. Take your turn, Tolsha. What are you doing?
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm casting Sacred Flame on Johnson.
Okay, so deck save.
Yes.
All right, he does have advantage on this. Ooh, yeah, he is very successful. As you throw out and concentrate on the air around his footing, he seems to smile in your direction and simply just leaps upwards as the burst happens and lands back on his feet, seeming to recognize the style of magic you are using.
Oh no, he got the quick time event.
Right. Bonus action right behind his head, spiritual weapon.
Alrighty, go for it. And what is your weapon again? A sword?
This was going to be a giant mace.
Mace. Like pepper spray. There you go. Have it roll an attack. What'd you get?
21.
Oh, yeah, that hits him.
He also takes 4 necrotic, not 2.
So that is 13 points of damage. Your mace appears behind him and whacks him in the back of the head, and he kind of like moves forward a little bit, looks behind him and looks back. Oh, so you will make it fun.
Yes.
Yep.
Bernie.
I'm gonna rush up while shouting out, "Someone take care of that fucker over there!" And I point at the.
No, none of you
noble.
see him. I tried saying that before.
Oh,
None of you
okay,
see
yeah.
him yet.
Right.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. I didn't set up dynamic lighting because I had to fix my computer.
Right. And then I'm gonna move up towards Johnson, and
Okay.
I'll try to attack the arm that's holding the noble.
Okay.
Trying to attack
As
him by
you-
the wrists.
As you are running over to attack Johnson, he is deliberately moving the noble between you and him. So if you are attempting to strike past the noble, you will have disadvantage on the attack.
What? So I end up here then, or what?
No, you can be beside him, but no, he is swinging the noble around as a human shield. You can choose to attack through the noble, but that's your call.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm attacking the. Well, I'm attacking Johnson, but
Through the noble.
yeah, I guess that's the only option.
All right, that's
I
a
have,
normal
so-
attack. That's a
Yeah.
normal attack.
I don't get flanking.
No, the
Oh,
noble
yeah,
can't.
you said
Oh no,
disadvantage, yeah.
the weapon does not grant. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So if you are choosing to attack through the noble, that is a normal attack. 9 still misses. You swing it, and although you try to convince yourself to do it, just seeing the person move like a ragdoll, you have that instinct not to hurt people who don't deserve it. And it sucks sometimes. All done?
Yep.
Marion.
Fucking asshole, human shield piece of garbage. It counts as a shield, not cover, correct?
What?
I have spell sniper. I'm asking for a distinction.
Oh, no. He is watching everybody attacking him and trying to keep... This is his version of the dodge action.
Gotcha.
Instead of dodging, he's moving the body in front. So if you are trying to attack him and miss the individual, you have disadvantage. But if you're okay with hitting the individual and Johnson, then it's a straight attack roll.
You take the dodge action when he hasn't had his turn yet.
No, but he does have a particular reaction. Johnson's not a typical Minotaur.
Right.
Alright, this is gonna be a fight, so I'm casting mirror image on myself. I'm just gonna put dots on my character, so you don't have to make more tokens.
Alrighty. All done?
Yep, unfortunately.
All right, Lily, your go.
Bonus action, Lily's commanding Misty, protect Bernie and the hostage. So that's what Misty's gonna do on her turn. Lily is going to kind of move here, take a knee, and will attack at disadvantage because she doesn't want to hit the hostage.
All right, go for it. Disadvantage is a 13. 13 will just barely miss Johnson.
Dang. And
Just barely miss.
that's Lily's turn, but that was mainly, I guess, as a distraction as Lily moves up and will try to get right here and attempt to, let's say, shove this noble away. Like, just out of
so
Johnson's
oppose a
reach.
grapple? So
Yeah,
an
sure,
opposed
let's-
grapple with Johnson. Okay.
Yeah.
Have her roll an athletics check.
Hey.
That's not a bad roll. However, Johnson does beat it.
Shit.
As Lily shoots up, trying to, like, disengage the grip. Johnson he's very fucking strong. And he just holds onto the hostage with a tighter grip that seems to begin cutting off their ability to breathe.
That's all I can do.
Kurt.
Okay, even though Kurt looks pissed, he's gonna say, "Save the hostage first." And as he says that, I'm gonna use Unsettling Words as my bonus action to minus a D6 from his next save. Yeah, I'll play something, I guess.
Gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, gonna kick your ass. That's what I was thinking. There you go.
Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
he's
steal
gonna-
lyrics.
Yeah, so give him minus a D6 from his roll, and then I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. What do you call it when Batman skips church? Christian Bale.
What the fuck?
If this works,
Roll your D6, fucker.
Hold on, I'm imagining a fantasy D&D Batman. That's
4.
It's an
Yeah.
artificer.
yeah.
All right, so his 14 is now down to a 10.
We did it. He'll drop
And he
him.
falls prone.
Is the hostage released?
I mean, the hostage is prone as well, but it's a lot easier for him to escape.
Is the hostage trying to laugh even though they're being probably choked out?
No, the hostage is terrified for their fucking life.
Okay.
Okay, guys. I did my part.
You did.
All right. Johnson's go. Johnson is going to call out, "Do it!" And he screams over towards the house. The noble hostage will continue trying to break out of Johnson's grip. Oh, hey! Now that he finally has advantage on it, he can free himself. And will try to crawl away. However, the noble cultist steps out. And you all remember this weirdo speaking outwards to his boss, quote unquote. And he smiles over at you, Bernie. "Oh, finally, we get to continue to play." Just gotta look at something real quick. Nope. He will look over at you, Bernie, and say, "Run." I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, he's playing your own shit against you.
16 is a success. As he says that, you feel like a presence rolling over your body, but you don't think you will.
I think not, you damn bastard.
Then he goes and puts himself under full cover inside of the building. Shale, would you like to release your held action while he was on the ground?
He hasn't done anything aggressive or yet, so I'm still waiting.
Does using a
Okay.
person as a human shield not count as aggressive?
Not well. She's also trying not to hit the guy. There's many layers to what's going on here right
That's
now.
fair.
Yeah.
She's looking for an
That's fair.
opportunity to fire carefully.
Alrighty then. Go ahead. You have a new turn.
All right. With that, she'll let out a whistle. And let's see, running up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She stows the bow, takes out a bowl in one hand, starts swinging it, and hand axe in the other, and then lets out a high-pitched whistle. Dorothy's going to come up and attempt to grapple with Johnson. So she's got to emerge from the ground and try grabbing onto one of his horns.
Okay. While hideous laughter is going, he is incapacitated, right?
Yes. Let me just make sure. But he gets to do a wisdom save next turn.
Well, at the end of his turn, he gets wisdom saves, right?
Yes. I'll just throw in chat.
Oh, I didn't roll that. 15?
15.
So he's no longer under the effect.
But
Okay,
he's
cool.
still
So, yes, he is. Opposed athletics, then?
Okay, for Dorothy, here we go.
Yep.
Oh, nope. 6.
Yeah, he beats her.
Mm-hmm. And that's my movement action bonus. I am all set.
Alrighty. Tolsha.
Okay, ranged attacks are going to be at disadvantage because he's prone.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Bonus actions, bring the mace down on his head.
That has advantage. Bonk.
Yes. Bonk. Oh, so close.
I mean, 25 hits, yeah.
For a total of
16.
16.
Alrighty, he takes it.
And then I'll use my action to help this hostage up.
Alrighty. You help him up to his feet where he's just barely gasping and the others are on the way.
Prepare for more, guys.
Alrighty. Bernie, your turn.
Yep. I'm gonna attack Johnson.
Go for it.
And that's with advantage now.
Yes, it is.
All right.
25 hits for 11. Ooh, you guys are getting some good damage in on him.
Hey.
All done?
All right. I'm gonna take my move and just walk around over to, well, around this side.
Alrighty. Marion. Marion.
Up to here. I'm gonna hold my action to cast Chill Touch on that fucking cultist when he comes out.
Very well. Lily.
Lily's gonna step right. Let's go right there. And she's gonna she's staring daggers at him. But she's just gonna say, Misty, activate. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what it's called. Lubricant spray. And she's going. That's her action and bonus action. She's gonna have Lily a Misty attack, but her action is grease, all over Johnson's square.
Ooh.
Alrighty. So that is now difficult terrain, but he's already prone, so there's no. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also as long as he stands in there, he has to make a dex save, and if he fails, he's prone.
Well, no, it's not when you stand up in it. It's just difficult terrain. It's when you enter into it.
Or end your turn.
Or end your turn, correct. So if he ends his turn in there, he's a little screwed.
Yeah. And
right.
That was Lily's movement action, bonus action, command Misty. Misty's going to move here and attack Johnson.
Alrighty.
He's prone.
That hits.
Nice.
For 9.
9.
Alrighty. All done?
Yes.
Kurt.
Okay, so yes, I'll give my last inspiration. Kick his ass, please, brother. You're inspired. And I'm gonna
If you say so.
I'm gonna use yeah, I guess I'm just gonna use Vicious Mockery. And on Johnson.
Alrighty.
Your
Wisdom,
cow?
correct?
Yes.
That's rude, man. He can't help the way he was born. But yeah, he does
That's
fail.
racist.
He's really upset at that, man. Like, seriously? I thought better of you.
That's where the word cower comes from, right? It's Minotaurs.
Coward does come from Minotaur.
Are you all done?
Yeah, I really hope he attacks me.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn. Tolsha. You hear from around the side of the building very heavy footsteps lunging and getting ready to gore right through you with their charge attack.
Oh, fuck you. I just look at the Minotaur and just say that right at him.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
Okay, you will first suffer 13 points of piercing damage as the horn hooks into your side. I need you to give me a strength saving throw, and you suffer an additional 9 piercing damage. What'd you get on your strength save?
11.
Alrighty. You are lifted off your feet thrown back 10 feet and fall prone onto the ground as this Minotaur runs around the corner directly towards your group.
I'm bloodied.
Johnson will stand up, look at Misty, and will enter into his rage.
Fuck.
And
Yes,
will
really?
recklessly attack her.
It's a straight attack because of vicious mockery.
Oh,
That's
thank you. 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
That will be 15 points of slashing damage.
Ooh. That's rough.
Second attack
Oh no.
is a natural 20
Yeah, Misty's probably dead.
for 28 total points
20?
of damage.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
advantage. The first one was disadvantage. And he's recklessing, so he has advantage on the second one.
Misty's broken.
So he stands up inside of the pile of grease and just slams his axe down into it 2 times, ripping it to shreds, and then immediately begins moving out of the grease over towards you, Bernie. Dorothy gets an attack of opportunity.
Dorothy will take it. Dorothy still has the same instruction from Shale, so she's going to attempt with her attack to grapple Johnson, so he may not move. Here we go.
Alrighty, go for it.
Do you want an attack or do you want an athletics?
Opposed athletics.
Okay.
And he has advantage because he is raging.
Yep, 16.
16 still beats his advantage, so he gets to right here before Dorothy trips him and he falls backwards into the grease yet again.
Nice.
And since he's still technically standing in it,
He's still technically prone.
yes.
Alrighty. Oh, no. She grappled him, so he stays still. Now it's the dex save to fall prone.
Yeah.
Which is a 14. So he is still standing, but he didn't move as far away as he wanted to. Alrighty. The hostage is going to and dash as far away as he can. Thank you for lifting him up from being prone, Tolsha.
You're welcome.
The cultist noble will step out. Do not worry, I will help. Go ahead, Marion, and throw in your attack at him.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Yeah, it goes flying outwards with the ghostly hand that like touches the side of the wall where he was stepping, and you weren't anticipating him stepping further out towards Bernie.
The screaming
Bernie.
almost distracted you.
Yeah, I mean,
You didn't know his
you
voice
thought
could
he
go
would
that
be a
high.
bitch. Okay. So what weapon is he wielding? Oh yeah, he pulls out his family heirloom rapier to try to stab you, Bernie, with advantage. 15.
Nope.
Oh, sorry, 16. Also a nope. But sink goes to stab out towards you. That armor upgrade is really useful.
Yeah.
All right, Shale, your go.
Seeing how one of our pets just got completely dismantled, she's going to rush in and take a swing at the Minotaur.
Alrighty.
The-
From this angle, if you step where Misty's remains are, you would have... Oh, no, you have advantage anyways. He reckless.
Exactly. Yep.
21 hits.
For 3 damage, and I will make him my favorite foe, so the additional 3 as well.
So he takes a total of 3 damage, because it's all
Yeah.
halved.
A whole 3. And
Tink! Oh, this dude's built different. It's just, that's thick.
Misty's going to let him I guess not go in her mouth, but just try to gore into him. So another maul attack.
With advantage.
Ooh, 14.
Just barely hits.
All right. That's only 5. So half. So 2.
3. We round up
3.
on the halves. 3.
Okay.
Alrighty.
But
now,
she still has him grabbed, correct? Or no? Release the
yeah,
attack?
he's still grappled by her. Yeah.
Okay.
So now that he has had a moment to get acclimated to the fight, you all see that he is a lot better at concentrating his power and movements inside of this combat. This is clearly somebody who has seen a tremendous amount of battle in their days and seems to thrive in it. His very crazed, bloodthirsty look in his eye seems to suit him a lot better than the gentle stare he had previously. All done?
Yep, that's it for me.
All right, Tolsha, go ahead.
Bonus action, hit Johnson.
Oh, do you want to stand up from prone?
I'm going to get to that, yeah.
Okay.
Stand up for prone. Bonus action, spiritual weapon on Johnson.
Go for it. $13 just barely misses.
And I'm going to try this because this might work. I'm going to attempt to blood puppet Johnson.
Oh no.
What is blood pump again?
Blood puppet. Channel divinity blood puppet.
Puppet. Yeah. That's a con save?
That is a
Con save,
con
yeah. Oof. That's a rough one.
Is that a
You
fail?
never know. You might fail it.
No.
Dang.
That's like his best stat. So you try to control this very large hulking being, and you feel the ties of your own puppeteering against him, but his forceful presence, his large demeanor, and just large size makes him very difficult for you to maintain and control, and he seems to just break out of it.
Yeah. Lily looks over when she sees you do that. It's like, damn you, Johnson, and your thick, rippling pecs, and your bulging biceps, and all that kind of
We get
bullshit.
it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hide behind this tree. As I am really hurt.
All right. Yep. Only 15 feet of movement, though.
That was 15.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Bernie, your go.
All right, I'm gonna. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna step over there. Guess the cultist gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, he will 100% take it. Normal attack, though. Ha! That was cocked as a natural 20, but cocked. 16 again. Yep, misses.
All right. Then I'm attacking Johnson again.
Go for it.
7.
24 hits. Half.
Yeah, I should hope so.
4. Alrighty, you gash into him yet again. All done?
Yep.
Alrighty, Marion. You see your sister over there by herself with this other estranged Minotaur who seemed to wait in order to ambush you. What would you like to do?
Move over here, face that big, stupid bull. Hold out my ring and say, "You get over here, you big piece of bacon." I'm casting Ray of Sickness.
Just call him Bacon.
Yes.
Bacon?
Close enough.
It hits him, but he goes, "I'm sirloin."
Wait,
All
is
right,
that his
that's
actual
6
name?
poison and a Constitution save.
Yeah, sirloin.
Con save? 12. He failed. So
He's
6
poisoned
poison.
till my next turn.
Hey!
Fucking finally.
Look at that.
I thought Ray of
Yeah!
Sickness lasted longer than that.
No, it's a cantrip, dude.
No, it's a
Oh, I
first
thought-
level spell.
Oh, wait, what?
I'll post the descriptor.
Also poisoned until the end of your next turn. Yeah, I mean, it takes damage and then does that. I mean, it's decent. It's decent.
For
Oof.
level 1, it's pretty good. 2d8.
It's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. All right, Marion, that's your go.
Yep.
Lily.
Yeah, so she's still super angry at Johnson, but then this Minotaur just came through and like gored through her sister, who was finally starting to connect with, like, you know, with massage parlors and whatever. So she's going to put the heavy crossbow in its holster on her back, and she's pulling out that great axe. And then she's just gonna go right here. Why can't any of the guys I like be nice? And just take a swing.
Go for it.
It's not advantage because he's poisoned, right? That's only his shot.
No.
That's
He has
disadvantage? Okay.
disadvantage. Yeah. 14 hits. For 10 slashing. You managed to gash into his arm very well. Clearly picking up a thing or two from Bernie.
Yeah. Oh, actually, movement-wise, Lily's just going to move one more this way so that he has to really maneuver if he wants to get to Marion, too.
Cool. Kurt.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Walk over. He's gonna say, "You look really hurt, so how about some healing?" I'll do cure wounds.
Go for it.
So yeah, I'm gonna use it at second level. So last spell slot is now on cure wounds. There you go, 14 hit points.
Thank you,
All right,
brother.
you heal 14. Not bad, not bad.
Look
All
at
done?
this.
I'm gonna step 5 feet over here and say, "All Minotaurs are cowards." I'm trying to get their attention. Okay, that's it, because I don't really have a bonus action.
Alrighty. Not Johnson will go racist and will swing at you, Lily, who had to pee at disadvantage. Which misses. A natural 20 and a natural 1. Holy shit. Okay. If only that was Johnson. Which of you has been the most... Bernie, yeah. Johnson's going to go after you, buddy. Reckless. For a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Isn't he still grappled?
Yeah, grapple doesn't remove your ability to attack. Yeah.
It just
It
makes
just makes it so you can't move. Yeah.
And disadvantage.
Second attack. Second attack is a dirty 20
That just hits.
for 15 points of slashing damage, Bernie. Minus 3.
Yay.
Hey, right? It's...
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm not sure if I told you my homebrew for that feat. It's all attacks that deal that type of damage, not just non-magical ones.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's...
All right, the noble hostage. He is cowering back here. The cultist noble. Wait, no, I will stab him. As he begins thrusting his rapier out at you wildly, swinging it like a madman. I need your blood, and it's just missing. Shale.
Looking over at Bernie, I hope you got that. And she'll take another swing with the hand axe, trying to bring Johnson down to her level. A 9? Nope.
No, 14. You have advantage. He reckless.
Oh, did he again?
14 hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, always reckless.
So 5, half, up, 3. 3 slash.
Yup.
Dorothy is going to. Let's see. Grappling, they can move half their movement, right?
Yep, and drag him backwards.
Yep. She's going to drag him back into the grease. No, this is my Minotaur. Stay away from him, Bernie. And she's just like shaking him back, dog with her toy, and that's it.
I get an attack of opportunity then, right?
No,
Not on
it's
forced
forced movement.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Tolshay, your go.
Bonus action, bonk him on the head with a spiritual weapon.
Bonk. Go for it. Yeah, that hits. Yeah, this is the spell that makes Blood Domain Clerics really fucking good. So that
13?
is 13 damage. Oh, he's starting to look a lot more rough. A lot more rough.
Quick question. Do you allow grease to be set on fire?
Grease doesn't get...
No. Hey, it's the DM's discretion, but no, I do not.
Darn, I know something. Okay.
I know, yeah.
Then I will pull out my bow and shoot the Southern Minotaur.
Go for it.
Did that one reckless?
No, no.
He ain't fighting.
15 hits.
For 6 piercing.
6 piercing. Woo! Oh, wait, wrong number. Sorry. That number. Okay. All done?
Yeah.
All right. Bernie.
Yep. I'm gonna still focus on Johnson, I suppose, but can I do, as a bonus action, just swiftly turn around as if I'm going to backhand the cultist? Just...
Roll me a deception check.
Not intimidate? No, I guess it's the same thing.
Yeah. You're like, I'll hit you, but you're not going to. It's not, so you do that, and then he seems exhilarated by the prospect of pain.
Right.
Sadist.
Fucker. And, well, I guess he gets an attack opportunity because I'm going to step over here.
Ooh! He hits you! Dirty 20! For 4 points of piercing damage. Minus
Okay.
3, so 1.
I'll take it. Oh, you fucking bitch, I'll come back for you.
His
And then-
blood!
I imagine he's like, please do.
Then I'm attacking Johnson again.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, 20 hits. For 8 more slashing. Down to 4. Alrighty. Marion.
You know you lost last time. She'll touch on the noble.
17 hits. He's staring up at his rapier as your necrotic energy grabs him. I never... Ow!
If it matters,
And now he has
can't
disadvantage
heal
on his next... Oh, okay, he can't heal. Good. All done?
that. Yep.
All right, Lily. Guys, aren't low-level fights so much fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Lily's still just going at this Minotaur, just being like, I thought you were a nice guy, but then you go up and kill people. And yeah, she's still attacking him.
What the fuck did I do to you? 13 just barely misses.
Yeah, no. If it wasn't clear to everyone else, she's clearly venting her frustration at Johnson on this Minotaur that may or may not look slightly like him.
All right, Kurt, your go.
Oh, that poison on that one guy wore off, unfortunately.
Kurt continued to play his guitar, just looks down and he's like, fuck this. And then opens up his bag. I'm gonna pull out my lantern and oil.
All right. Yeah.
I am 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm guessing that's your action to pull that stuff out.
I'd allow it as a bonus action. If it's in a bag of holding, it's an action.
25, 30. Okay. And first action, I guess, throwing the oil on Johnson.
Oh dear.
All right. You have advantage. Give me a strength check. Strength check.
Strength check. Oh god, I wish I was inspired right now. Okay, let's do it. Straight strength. Hopefully it's not.
You have advantage.
18. There we go.
18 hits. You take it and yeet, as it splashes and shatters against Johnson. He will take 1 point of the 2 points.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. And Kurt's just getting his lamp ready to throw it at him for next turn.
Johnson. Lily, the Minotaur will attack you with disadvantage. Or no, he doesn't have that anymore. So now he will reckless you. Dirty 20. Okay.
Hits.
For 17 points of slashing damage.
Oh shit! No, I don't. Yeah, no, I think it's probably too late for me to say, but I forgot I did have shield. Is it too late to do that or no?
At your
It was a
level,
reaction.
your AC. Yeah, it's a reaction. And let's look at what my AC cap for this level is again.
Oh, that's right. We have the AC. Okay.
Yeah. Where is it?
North Ducks and Geese. Great Weapon. Real World Physics. Decama. Can't remember where you posted it now.
I
Oh,
assume
it's 20.
it's in Homebrew Ideas 20.
Oh,
So
yeah, okay.
AC limit is 20 before level 5.
Okay,
yeah.
so even if I did shield, it would still okay. Yeah, I won't waste it.
Correct. Yeah.
17. Lily is bloodied
Alrighty.
instantly.
Yep, and that is his one and only attack. Johnson starts his turn inside of the grease. Can you re-roll grease? Is it start or ends his turn? I think it's ends his turn, but I just want to make sure.
Enters it or ends his turn.
Alrighty. Okay. Then Johnson is going to recklessly attack Dorothy. The first attack is a 13 to hit.
That misses.
All right. The second attack is a lot more than 20 to hit.
Good.
15 points of slashing damage.
Got it.
Stupid fucking animal. And then dex save with advantage. Yeah, he's still standing. I'm still standing. Noble hostage still cowers. Cultist noble. I have his blood. Yes. Looks around the battlefield. I need more, and we'll run over at you, Lily, trying to collect your blood next.
Fair enough.
An 11 to hit. Okay.
Does not.
Shale.
Okay, I see the oil splashed on him now, and I look over my shoulder and see Kurt like fidgeting with the lantern, and I just kind of smile. Dorothy, hold him tight, and she's going to do another maul attack.
All right.
That's a 21 to hit.
21. Oh, yeah.
7 slashing half, so 4 slashing. And I'm going to do a held action to basically assist Kurt with the toss. I'm just watching him, looking back and forth. When I see him tossing, I'm going to try to get Johnson's attention to like make him easier to hit.
So you're doing the help action? What?
Yeah, I'll do the help action, and I'm just like
Okay.
waiting for the thing to be thrown so I can like take his attention off of it or get him in a spot where he'll be more likely to be hit.
Alrighty. Tolsha.
All right, so bonk Johnson on the head.
Go for it. Yep. Bonk.
For a total of 16 points of damage.
Ooh, 16. Oh, he's looking rough now. He's bloodied. Oh. Makes a world of difference when you don't resist the damage type.
Looks like there's going to be stake tonight as I will cast Sacred Flame on the Crazy Cultist.
Deck save. Crazy cultist. 3.
He takes 8 points of radiant.
As your burst of radiant energy strikes underneath him, he calls out to the sky, "I'll do better. I swear by it. I'll kill them all for you," thinking that this is his divine retribution. But yeah.
You
All done?
are absolutely insane.
All done. Bernie.
I'm looking over at Lily with some concern, but at this point, I really want Johnson out of the picture. So I'm gonna attack him first.
Go for it. 23 hits.
2 points of damage.
5. 3
Yeah,
points
3,
of
yeah,
damage.
3.
Yeah. Hey, take those extra ones. They add up.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And after that, I'm going to. Well, he gets an attack opportunity because I'm rushing over at the.
He'll take it with advantage. That is an 18 to hit. Okay.
That misses.
Alrighty. Lily.
My turn.
Marion's
Marion?
turn, then Lily.
Marion. Oh, I skipped. I'm sorry. Yeah. Marion.
Get away from my sister. And I cast Ray of Frost on the Minotaur.
Go for it. You have advantage. You have advantage. That hits.
And I'm gonna move right up into him. This nice squishy mage.
4 nice squishy mages. Thank you.
That's the same height as him.
Effectively. Close, very close.
Yeah. You're very close. You are. He has horns on you. That's all. Lily.
I mean, I had a way that I thought I could maybe deal with both him and them, but then her 2 brothers came to help, but also maybe sabotage that accidentally. So normal family stuff. She's taken all her Johnson anger out on this Minotaur, so she's gonna keep doing that.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And then you
cut that Johnson.
You come in here and you go after my sister.
Reckless.
she's not a
You have
barbarian.
advantage.
Oh, that's
You
right.
had advantage.
I don't know why
Yeah.
I rolled that one instead of the.
I don't know. 17
roll
hits though.
damage
Roll
again?
your damage. Yup.
Oh.
9. Alrighty. He officially looks hurt. All done?
Do I have any bonus action stuff? No, I don't. Yeah, I'm done.
Alright, Kurt.
Kurt's just gonna say, "Have a little fire scarecrow," and he's gonna throw the lamp now at him. Or I guess I could run up and hit him. Would it make a difference? Like what kind of check?
I mean, is the lamp lit? You need fire to ignite it. It's not. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just turn the thing and it goes on because it's like an oil lamp. But
Well, no. You have to light it. Like put a little flame in there to light it, and then up.
oh, never mind.
This is
plan was-
old school.
Okay.
You want to light a torch?
Can I? Well, do I have?
Firebolt?
I don't have that. I don't even know how you would light it then, because it's.
Do you have a tinderbox?
Yeah, that's usually how you light things.
Let's see. So.
How do you light something?
Yeah, I thought
without
this entire
magic?
time you had like firebolt. Yeah,
No.
I thought you had
no.
firebolt this whole time. Yeah, it's an action to light a torch, and then or to light anything and then to throw it.
Oh, then shit. This was a bad plan.
I
it
thought
was
you
like-
had Firebolt. I'm sorry. I would have told you that ages ago, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Why don't you go just tinderbox and light him on fire?
And the sparks from
Yeah.
Misty's
Fuck it.
core-
I'm
Do
just
that.
gonna run over then
Yeah.
with the tinderbox and a match.
All right. Ching, 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 ching. All right, you do have advantage.
What would I even roll for this?
I'm gonna
Okay,
say sleight of
okay.
hand check.
Right?
Light a
Huh?
hand check.
Sleight of hand, advantage.
Oh god.
Just how quickly can you make this go?
Okay. A 17.
That fucking hits him.
Only
All
Knight's
right.
working out for
That'll be 2d4 fire damage he will suffer. And he is
Four.
on fire.
4.
He takes it.
That's more than my
Oh,
axe attack.
I'm just gonna watch him burn, I guess.
Does it
At the
take
start
that
of his turn,
Okay.
he will take it at the end of his next turn as well, unless he can extinguish it. But there's no bodies of water, so he can't extinguish it. So his only last-ditch thing is going to be recklessly attacking you, Kurt.
That's fine.
All right, while on fucking fire.
I'm gonna use my 1 warlock spell slot to use Hellish Rebuke. And burn him to death.
I think you have to take
There's
damage
your
roll
fire.
first, though.
Well,
What?
he also has to hit you first.
Yeah.
He has to
I
hit
want
you
him to
first.
hit me.
Thank
I
you.
want him to hit.
Yeah. I mean, the first one missed. He's on
Yeah.
fire. He's kind of, distracted.
Oh,
The second one
fucking
absolutely
fire.
hits you. So you take 15 points of slashing damage, and tell me how you do this.
Hellish Rebuke for Honeydew.
Poor Honeydew, as his exact hit points is 2. Your little
And I-
burst of
What's even that guy's
flames
name?
And,
incinerates him,
Shell turns.
and he falls.
Who's Honeydew?
When you look at him, Shell, you're gonna see his eyes turned black for like a few moments after he that guy turns to ash.
All right.
A dear friend.
The other one, I forget. Marion. I'm sorry, Marion. The other Minotaur. Were you the one saying racist shit about Minotaurs?
Yes, I was.
Okay, cool. He's going to attack you then, Reckless.
I think all of us were.
I wasn't.
All right, I roll a d20.
Yep.
He attacks one of my clones.
Alrighty, there we go. Noble hostage. Yep. Noble cultist. Wait, they killed him. They killed him. Please don't let anyone else die. Except them. And he's going to try to spin around, acting like he's trying to surprise you, Bernie, and stab you. For a 13 to hit. Okay.
Just look at him
Shale.
deadpan and just bonk it on my shield. Just
Ting. Shale, your go.
I'm sorry. It'll be okay. Okay. Dorothy, come on. They need our help. And she's just going to rush over to the group over here. 10, 15, 20. We'll take a hand axe to this Minotaur. Try to cut him down. 7, no. And then...
No, he reckless. 20 hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'll only be 5. No favored foe.
Favorite foe is on specific enemies, not enemy types, correct?
Correct, and all my uses are gone, so that's it. And
Already.
she whistles as she's running over, and Dorothy will join us. 10, 20, 40. Won't get the charge because we kind of got a wall and we got to go askew, so just a regular maul attack for 20.
Alrighty, 20 hits.
And 12 slashing.
Ugh. Good damage, Dorothy.
That is it for me.
Tosha.
spiritual weapon is going to move over here because I can't get it there in time. I am going to move there. So I'm not in range of the Minotaur, but I am enough to flank with this guy because I want to pull up my whip and whip him real good.
Do it.
Advantage. 12 on the cultist?
12 against the noble cultist will hit.
For 6 points of slashing.
How do you want to do this?
I want to basically have it whip him. It kind of goes through his eye. Like the tassels or the end of the whip just destroys his eye.
Alrighty, and you crack it out towards him, and he is now dead. All done?
That cultist was absolutely insane. All done.
Bernie.
Very good. And then I'm attacking the Minotaur.
Go for it.
9 slashing.
9. All right. That'll be that number. Yeah, he's looking hurt. Marion.
I'm gonna back up one. He can try to hit me if he wants.
Oh, he will. Recklessly. Oh, you better roll low on this one. He rolled a nat 20.
That
All right, he
hits
missed.
Me. No,
Oh,
that
wait.
hits me.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, well, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You take a smug step backwards, but he just cleaves through everything at once and collides with you. That is a lot more than just that number. 13. So, that is 30 points of slashing damage.
I'm gonna be activating my Stone's Endurance. That's not... So how much is left?
24.
I am knocked out.
But you're not dead.
That is correct.
Alrighty. So that's your turn. Lily.
Yup.
Yeah, Lily. And as usual, everyone goes after my siblings. Keeps attacking instead of paying attention to me.
I died trying to save your ass.
Oh, yeah, no,
Advantage,
that's
he
advantage.
reckless. That hits. 11. Oh, he's looking rough. He is bloodied now. All
This
done.
should have some issues.
It's therapeutic. Kurt.
Kurt looking at the burning Johnson on the ground. Standing there. He's going to look towards the Minotaur that's thoroughly getting its ass kicked and say, "They will kill you unless you surrender. Drop your weapons now and live. Drop your weapon now and live." He's gonna try to persuade him into not dying now that his boss is dead. It's over. Johnson's dead.
I'm just gonna straight up tell you that's not gonna work on this guy.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Then.
No,
Yes.
not a
Oh.
persuasion.
Oh.
You attempt to
Okay.
do that, and he just keeps snarling, swinging wildly.
Oh, well. Okay. His funeral. Kurt's just gonna stand
Alrighty.
there watching this thing burn.
The Minotaur, you want attention? Will swing at you, Lily, recklessly.
Yes, Lily does want attention.
All right, that is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Are you sure?
Oh, actually, yeah, no, that's right. I forgot. No. I mean,
Do you want to get
One.
knocked out like your brother?
Count to 5. 5, 4,
I'll take
3, 2,
Lily's not in a great
1. All right,
mindset
you take
now.
17 points of slashing damage
Lily's out.
and go down. Alrighty.
And the magic siblings are down.
I think I know where the crazy side of the family is.
Wait, I can try to help them. Shale, your go.
Knowing that Lily has the potions on her person, I'll rush over to her, use my action to pull out the potion case and set it down. Bonus action, Dorothy will attack, since to administer to somebody else, that's a full action, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, Dorothy will just take another attack at the Minotaur. Let's see, that's a nope. 9.
Yeah, that
and-
one misses.
Yep, that is my turn.
All right, so administer the potion to Lily, roll the dice, and Lily, you heal that menace.
Well, my action was to pull it out of the bag because it's in her bag of holding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's in
So,
the bag of holding. Okay,
It's
there
out
you go.
now if somebody else wants to, but I've got it out.
Tosha.
Mace here, and I'm gonna bonk this one on the head at advantage.
Go for it. Yep.
13.
Just barely misses. Oh my god. Don't let this be the goblin scenario, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over at Marion. Marion, get up. Healing word.
Ah!
6 points of healing.
Oh. Yeah, that guy swung right through everything, man. Oof. All done.
You may have lost an inch, Marion.
Bernie.
I look up at the Minotaur and say, like, all right, Bullman, it's time for you to move on to greener pastures. And I,
Oh.
yeah, I slash at him.
Press the button, Jerry. Press it.
That hits
Minimal
for
damage.
5. Yeah, that it's been a lot, yeah. He's just barely still standing.
God damn it, shit.
Oh wait, no. He's not resistant. I'm sorry, I forgot. How do you want to do this? Oh,
Well,
God.
after delivering my insult, I just slammed my axe right into his chest and, yeah, cut his heart in two.
you slam your axe, deeply lodging it into his chest cavity, and there is a burst of energy directly from your grip as you rip it outwards, and the creature lies down on the ground, and your blade somehow striking through the entirety of this Minotaur. And somebody will administer the potion to Lily, so I think this is a good place for us to go ahead and go on break, everybody. We will be right back. Hello and welcome back, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this. And we seem to have, hopefully permanently, but potentially temporarily, fixed the Zoom thing so you can see people's faces again. Yay! I don't know. Anyways, let's get back into the game. Where last we left off, the party had just successfully run into the primary building where everybody is staying as guests to this resort. And after taking out the leaders of the guards, the ones who know of the horrors that are happening here, you managed to convince the other guards to stay put, protect the people inside. We're going to go after Johnson and the others and try to help out with taking out these people that are, well, actual just evil. I mean, considering the acts that they have been committing, it's easy to say they are evil. Upon tracking after them, you did begin noticing that some of the corpses of the nobles that you revealed as the nobles were slaughtered in the trees. And it looks like they were easily overpowered by creatures that were significantly stronger and larger by them. After realizing this, you decided to deviate and run over towards the kill house, the first house that you all encountered these murderous individuals with murderous intent. And after running over there, trying to catch up, no longer taking your time and stealthily moving, you entered into a fight with Johnson. Though he held the noble that you all spared as a hostage in front of you, through some quick thinking and tactical maneuvering, you managed to trip him up, dislodge his grip on the noble, and lock him down for a little bit. But that was not before his own protective detail came running around the corner, a different Minotaur that he was presumably traveling with this entire time. As the Minotaur runs after you all, you entered into the fight, now separated into two different groups. And through a lot of fighting, a couple of you went down, but you managed to slay Johnson and this separate Minotaur, as well as the cultist-like noble that seemed to be more deranged than everybody else here. And Marion was brought up with a healing word, Lily brought up with a potion. You all are sitting around for a moment to, okay, catch your breath. This is where we begin.
Gonna look over to the noble. Are you alright?
My neck really hurts. He has bruises, but he looks fine.
Trust me, I know the feeling. Lily says with her voice box as she kind of gestures to, that whole deal.
Yeah. Oh, I hope I don't need one of those. And he just lies on the ground defeated.
So, what exactly happened? Did Johnson just storm in there?
He showed up, wondering why we were not evacuated, and I tried telling him that, you killed our guard detail, like savages. And unfortunately, my brother-in-law, he's looking over at the dead body with the eye goo dripping out. He gave me up immediately in the hopes of adding some extra protection and detail, and well, that is what happened.
I feel like he went crazy with whatever thing he was trying to please.
I mean, he had some incredible powers. Nothing compared to some of you, though. I don't think. I don't know.
By the way, what is your name? I don't think we asked that last time we met.
Earl. You can call me Earl. If you don't mind, I still don't wish to use my family name. As I said, I thought this was just going to be a resort of relaxation, and I don't want to sully their names with any descriptions, if I can help it.
Understandable.
Anyways, why don't we take a trophy from Johnson to show Reigns and the others to let them know that he's been dealt with, and then get everyone else back to safety.
Yes, we're holding up in the main resort building until
And
these
awaiting.
Solezos arrive.
Okay. All right. Thank you again. I'll see you. And he starts taking off down the road.
What happened to the other guard that was in this house?
Wait up a little bit, Earl. Come back here.
Comes back.
Guys, there was Johnson and this Minotaur. And Rains said earlier that there was, I think, 7 Minotaurs in total.
You took out the one before
first one.
Rains.
Yeah.
The one who was in the guard with Rains.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, we
And
Yeah,
then
we're taking
these
4.
2.
Including Johnson.
Yep, there's 3 more. Yeah.
we should definitely stay together.
You're right, and well,
Maybe take a trophy from Johnson, so if these other Minotaurs show up for trouble, we show them, hey, we took out the toughest one, you guys are not shit.
fair enough. I go over and chop off Johnson's head.
Oh shit, I was just thinking like the horn,
Alright.
but okay.
He's covered in oil and on fire. I mean, I don't know what those.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, it adds to the intimidation. It's like, who is that? That's Johnson. Oh my god!
Does his
You
weapon look
monsters.
nice?
I know this is grim, but it gives off the message.
Kurt, after he's burnt to a crispy toast, his weapon is the only thing not damaged. It looks brutal, not nice.
Lily probably use that. And I'm walking away from burned Minotaur.
Can Lily tell if it's a magical axe?
Well, while it sat on fire, it was not damaged at all.
Yeah, Lily's gonna take it.
Put it in the bag.
Does Johnson appear to be like a typical Minotaur? From Shell's experience, like, does he seem to be more touched by the Fae, or like different in any traditional sense? Like, any markings, any like his size, stature, any of that? Or
Would you like to help Marion with a autopsy?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking the DM about.
I mean, you can certainly, either of you could do the check if you would like. Marion, you already have advantage because of your book. If you all wish to take a moment to do this, as in like a short rest to do this.
Okay,
I'll investigate more the Minotaur who's fully intact rather than the decapitated, burned.
All right.
All right, I'm taking...
roll me a nature check, Shale.
Sure.
And Lily will be next to Kurt for a bit, because she has a question to ask him, because I think he was the one who pointed it out before when we asked her. Oh, no, sorry.
All right.
I wasn't here that day.
Yeah, no. Let me resolve this with Shale real quick. What languages do you understand?
Common, Dwarvish, Giant, Orc, Primordial. Nothing
Okay.
else.
You recognize the primordial script, but it is not written in a language that you understand. There is a marking that doesn't exactly look like a tattoo. It looks more like a natural marking of letters and words, which would suggest otherworldly influence over this world's influence. Typically speaking, not a lot of people are born naturally with markings of origin and script. Not in your experience, at least.
Okay. That's just on the tattooing part, right?
Yeah. But aside from that, I mean, he looks a lot beefier than most other Minotaurs.
Okay.
Nobody? Really? That was okay. Fine. But yeah.
So after putting Johnson's head on top of a spear and holding it out, I'm just, all right. Well, I say we escort Earl here back to the resort building. And I know this is, well, kind of grim, but it's an efficient tactic. It conveys the message very effectively.
What do you say, Vlad?
Who's Vlad?
Would you prefer
Brother.
Mr. Tepish?
So,
I'm not sure he lives in this universe.
so all of you with a passive higher than 12. Tolsha, Lily, Shale, Bernie. You all see 2 Minotaur heads in the tree line peek over a couple of the trees and start moving outwards. However, who's the one that has the really good passive in this group? Tolsha and Shale, right?
Yeah.
Or just
Yeah.
Tolsha?
I have a
Just
16.
Tolsha. Shale's is like, yeah, 16 is good. Yeah, your passive is labeled 14, so.
Yep.
Tolsha, the heads are bouncing unnaturally. And out from the tree line, you all see your brother, Glendale, walking out with 2 large sticks over one shoulder with the skewered heads of 2 Minotaurs. He looks bloody beyond belief. Like he is really fucking hurting.
Who the hell is that?
My brother.
He looks over at you. The much more feral looking tiefling than the rest of you.
Healing word.
Okay. He looks at the head you have on your spike, Bernie, and goes, "Gray minds, right?" You heal him up for a good amount as well. I mean, that definitely affects him, and he walks outwards. All right, so how many more of these fuckers we got?
Well, might be one more around then. Look. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total here.
1 Minotaur left.
Right.
And then I think they said there was like 20 guards, but we got most of them surrender at this point.
At this point, why don't we just wait for the rest of the Selezo to come back?
Well, that's what I was going to suggest, actually. But Lundell, what about Seeds? Is he still alive?
Well,
For one thing.
for the time being, yeah.
All right.
I, buried him. His head's still out.
Right. Okay.
I got bored. I had 2 hours to spare.
So you planted a tree.
Well, he planted a seed.
I fucking hate bards. As he's just glaring at you, Marion.
I'm not a bard. He's the bard.
Lily, from the bag of holding, will pull out some honey and just kind of with a sign says, should we go back and pour some? Like offering the honey to pour on. Basically, if there was an insight check by this guy, she's offering to pour honey on Seed's head. And have the ants like come
Form
over.
of torture.
Oh.
That's kind of fucked up.
Jesus. I just murder people who deserve it. I don't torture them.
Speaking of murdering people that deserve it, you wouldn't have happened to kill a bunch of nobles on your way here.
These are the only fuckers who came over to my hole.
Good.
And it was Johnson who killed all the other nobles?
Alrighty then. Yeah, I guess we're going back to the main cabins.
To the resort.
I just had a thought. Maybe we should hunt down that last Minotaur. Because while one Minotaur will not be able to take us, whatever is in those dangerous areas might. And one Minotaur might be able to release it for them.
Well, I mean, if the last remaining one, learns of what has happened here, I'd say he'd most likely try and take off. Desert, as it were.
That is the thing, is Kurt tried to negotiate with that one there, points to the one that wasn't decapitated, and he didn't seem afraid of us more so than usual, even after Johnson's death. So it's possible that even still this single Minotaur might be more afraid of whoever is the owner of this place than us, despite us killing Johnson.
Right, well, we can patrol the area a little bit, but for now I'd say we should move Earl, Hare, and the rest of us back to the resort, gather everyone who's survived, and take a head count, as it were. Excluding these three.
Right. All right, then. And he just very sluggishly walks back towards the camp with you all. Oh, look at that. Zoom froze again.
Just to be clear, before we leave there, though, did we go over every corpse and just see if they had any?
Roll an investigation if you would like to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I'll assist.
Go for it.
21.
Not bad. You have Johnson's great axe, which does look exceptional. You have the other Minotaur's great axe as well. The other Minotaur seems to have had this potion on him as well. The potion itself is this light gray, sparkly color that has little bits of silver floating around inside of it, like shavings of silver.
I just hand that over to Miriam. Do you know anything about what this is?
Give me 10 minutes and a place to sit down. I can tell you what it does.
Right, well, we can do that later then.
Lily's holding out her hands. Gimme. Like in a gimme thing. And Joey, is it possible for Lily to identify what kind of potion it is due to her proficiency in alchemist supplies?
Oh, it's totally possible. Roll me an alchemist check utilizing intelligence. I mean, that is the quickest way to find out what a potion or poison is. Drink it.
God damn it.
8. This almost looks like some of those things other people at
Lyceum.
Marion's dorm had floating in their room, almost like a lava lamp type deal, but prettier.
Editing party loot.
Sure. Now on Johnson, aside from the axe itself, mostly everything else on his person seems crisped away. Aside from what appears to be a small, folded over piece of cloth, which is mostly burnt. But there seems to be something else inside of that cloth. And I presume you open it up.
You?
Bernie?
Yeah.
Okay. As you open it up, you look inside at what appears to be a note folded up inside of the cloth. However, the parchment itself looks very well crafted, good make and quality. Definitely along the same lines as the type of parchment Marion's been using a lot of the time. And it doesn't make any logical sense to you. What is written on there just seems like a jambling of letters and numbers that means absolutely nothing to you. But it is written in common.
Right. Someone of you eggheads take a look at this note here.
Well, before we take a look at it, should we at least head back to the resort where we can get a seat?
Right. Well. Yes.
Alrighty. Then
Handing it over to Lily.
Alrighty. Then you all head back over to the main building of the resort. Around this time, the casino fire and the other 3 fires are doing nothing but blooming smoke. They're down to their last little remnants of whatever was inside of them. As you go over there, you do see that there appears to be a 4-man watch happening outside right now by the guards themselves, going in rotations, and Kent seems to be seated at that table, or at the outside little table that they have, talking with the other guards about shifts and rotations as all of you walk back with your 3 Minotaur pikes. Hey guys, you're back. What? Holy shit, you look rough. And he runs over trying to like help Miriam specifically, who is by far the roughest.
Right.
Yeah, Lily's been lending Marion her shoulder probably as like at least like something to lean on.
You say that, but that turns you into a cane.
Yeah.
True. And Kent will run over to try to help you. Is that Johnson?
No,
Yeah,
the burnt one.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys actually killed Johnson. That is remarkable. Okay. Everybody, just maintain your watches and orders. Group B, you're on rest detail. Group C, you're on sleep detail. Group A, continue patrol, 3 hours. Okay. All right. Okay, sorry. I've just been trying to organize how we're gonna keep watch until the Salezos get here.
Kent.
Come on inside. Yeah.
Good job.
Yes.
I said, real leader.
Very good, man.
Also, you wouldn't have
Thank
known
you.
who Honeydew was, would you? Gotta write his family.
Who the hell is Honeydew? What?
Oh, never mind. What about you, Earl?
Anyways, you all go back into the resort, where the primary building itself, the main lobby, seems to be crafted into small little tented sections for the guards to be staying in, living inside of right now. And you see one of the other guards is over by the hallway. Only one of the hallways is being watched by that singular guard. And Kent will tell you, we just filled all of the rooms with the people who live here, the guests. And we have good watch cycles between everybody here. that we can take advantage of. You guys rest up. Lay down, please. You've done the hardest work.
It's there might still be one of the Minotaur guards around the area. I expect him to have taken off once he finds out that he's alone. But be careful, and especially down near the, that cabin over in the woods.
Do you think we should extend our patrol outside of the resort building itself?
No. Just stay around here for now.
I mean, if he doesn't know that all the others are dead, he's probably just going to keep doing what they were doing, burning everything down. So we should just know where he is the second we see a fire pop up.
That's true.
All right. If we see a fire, we'll alert you all. And Glendale walks forward, kind of like shoving past a couple of the other guards. Make gopher holes. Minotaurs don't do good with gopher holes.
Or stairs.
He just looks over at you. No, they're perfectly fine with stairs. What the fuck?
They can't go downstairs. Have you ever seen a cow try to go downstairs? It doesn't work. They can't. We used to do it.
They're not cows.
They're cows.
They have 2 feet.
No, but
I
if
fucking hate bards. And he just keeps walking.
If you manage to tip a Minotaur over, though, they tend to stay down for longer than usual.
You guys, all of this is extremely offensive. I don't think even speaking ill of the dead, but speaking ill of a race, that's kind of ignorant.
No, you're right,
Sorry.
Shale. I apologize. I should know better than considering. And Lily gestures to her tail, which kind of,
A reference that nobody who doesn't speak Draconic understands.
Your brother.
Would I know that?
Do you speak Draconic?
I do speak Draconic.
Well, then you would know about the situation between the Ravenites and the Draconites that lived in Jorhas. There's a whole classist war that would happen between the two of them as the ones with the tails were enslaving the ones without tails for a long period of time.
Yeah, then the tables turned when a dragon attacked.
Yeah. It's a part of their culture and history. If you have the language, you have passing knowledge of the culture. Because when you learn a language, you don't just learn the language, you learn the culture and the language.
That is a fair point.
You all are given your own little spaces to lie down, and Glendale seems to like move behind the counter and lies underneath it.
By the way, Bernie, if I could have a moment of your time in private.
What's...
Then Lily will, once we're, out of earshot and sight and stuff, Lily will pull out the letter that Kurt had given her a few sessions ago, but Lily earlier that day. Bernie, I am flattered about this. However, I am going through a rough patch in my sort of relationship things right now, and
what exactly are you
it's all right. You don't have to speak of it openly. It is rather embarrassing, but maybe at another time you can give this letter to me or someone else whom.
God damn it, woman! Be clear. What are you talking about?
I am being as clear as I can. Is my voice box malfunctioning? And yeah, Lily hands Bernie back, quote unquote, back the letter.
I take it and I just give it a look.
Yeah, Kurt, I don't remember what it's written on there, Kurt, but I know that you fucked with both of us on that one.
says so it's illusionary script, so it's just gonna say I smell when he looks at it.
But in your handwriting, right?
Yeah.
In Kurt's handwriting, it says I smell.
Yeah.
Right. Well, okay. Let me make one thing a little bit clear here, Lily. Don't take anything Kurt says for well, to be the truth.
Why not? He is a very persuasive individual.
That's exactly my point, and he knows it. He knows he's got a way with words and all that.
Oh, but I am very insightful. I can usually tell if someone
right.
is
Well,
lying.
yeah, yes, that's well and good, but just
I tend to be a good judge of character when I am not attracted to them.
He's not a. How to put this?
Is he gay? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, very much. But he's also not. Well, he's trustworthy to some extent. It's so damn annoying. You know, I love the guy, but he's my brother, you know. But sometimes, you know, I wish I could just go and drown him. Oh, god damn it. But okay, so he's obviously done this just to try and fuck with us. Well, you and me.
Do you want to get him back?
Well, at some point I will, but I usually just go over and sit on him for a couple hours, and he lets it go for a while after that.
Lily.
Yes.
You notice Glendal sneaking up, trying to like stay out of sight very, very stealthily, but he kind of like accidentally bumps something, trying to like listen into your conversation.
So he's not trying to sneak away. He's just trying to sneak. He's just trying to listen in.
Yeah, he's trying to sneak closer to listen to what you two are talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Lily still doesn't exactly trust him, but she also doesn't really care that he listens to this conversation, how they're gonna prank Kurt. So it's just kind of yes, we will. Well, if I would suggest a way to get him back, we do have that poison, which not as long as it doesn't go in a wound. If it's ingested, it gives you bad stomach aches and diarrhea.
Right. Well. Oh, I really hate this right now, but let's just leave it be for now. I'll have a talk with him.
I see. I believe Glendale would like to speak with you as well, and she like turns her head and looks directly at him.
What is? Oh.
He looks over at you.
Hello.
Rat's tails. Rat's tails rolled in mud. Drop that in his stool when he's not looking. It'll make him terrified something's wrong.
Lily like
I'm gonna
she
roll
doesn't
insight.
she doesn't
Go for it.
glare. She doesn't glare, but her eyes do narrow a bit as she pulls out like something to write down, and she writes that down, and then puts the little writing pad away.
So Bernie, there's layers to this, okay? First off, he was trying to sneak around because he seems very suspicious of you two in particular, sneaking away from an area he was able to keep in on. Secondly, he seems to be maybe not consciously, but trying to create a bond between you and him. And thirdly, that sounds like a prank that he didn't just come up with on the spot.
Right.
It's probably something he had experience with.
I give him like sort of a skeptical look at first, and then I say, Well, okay, come over here and keep your voice down.
If necessary, we can use Marion as a test dummy for this experiment.
Well, well, this is sort of. I would very much like to get back to this at some point, but right now I think we have greater things to worry about, and let's just put it on the shelf for now. But I like the idea, Glendale.
He doesn't say anything, just kind of like steps backwards and back out to his little cubby space hiding. Yeah, fucking 14 on his stealth check. To be fair, he had disadvantage, but yeah.
Well then, let's return to the others. I am rather tired, and we'll need to spend some time repairing Misty.
All right.
Right.
So, back over to the others who have experienced more fighting in one day than you have in your entire lives. How many of you already went back to sleep?
I did.
I can't see anybody right now. My Zoom froze again, so yeah, you have to say it.
Yeah, Miriam's definitely asleep.
All right. So that's Tolsha, Marion, Kurt.
Kurt would have went to Tolsha and Shale's old room to give that lady her wedding ring back, one that belonged to her husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
You simply get to do that, and she's a little too hysterical from crying, but yeah. And Shale.
Shale probably not immediately going to bed, but just kind of setting up outside the resort building by some trees. She'll lay out her bag or whatever, give it about an hour, and then pass out with Dorothy.
Okay. So, by the time the two of you get back, you see everybody's either gone or asleep already. Nighttime? Is it nighttime for the two of you?
For us, yeah.
Bernie, Lily.
Sorry, I didn't know if
I'm going to assist the guards with staying on watch for a couple more hours, and then finally go to catch some shut eye myself.
Yeah, Lily would probably
Alrighty.
Yeah, I did time and chat. She gets Misty's parts down, starts tinkering a little bit, but sighs as the exhaustion now starts kicking in. Now the adrenaline's gone, and curls up next to Miriam.
Alrighty. So, one by one, eventually, you all go to sleep. In the middle of the night, nothing transpires. You all get to finish a long rest. Waking up to the sound of routinely stepped boots stomping on the road. Hearing a call out of different militant commands in a very thick accent that most of you are not terribly familiar with, though anybody who grew up on ships over towards the coast between the two oceans or in Iman would be familiar with their Marquisian accent. As Kent runs inside with all of you. The Salezos are here.
Oh, good.
That was fast.
Just
Well,
one moment, please. And
it's not-
Lily will step away after because she woke up early, worked on Misty, and then she literally just gives it a small kick with arcane energy. And Misty is fully repaired because that's how Steel Defender works.
Yep. But yeah, 16 hours is all it took for them to get here.
Nice.
Yeah, Bernie?
I'm gonna put on the armor again and go out to meet them.
Alrighty. You all step outside where you see an entire platoon's worth of Selezos out here. Roughly 18 of them in total, 2 of which look to be wearing regalia that definitely shows they have a higher ranking, though aside from the 2 militant individuals in the party, none of you understand what that regalia symbolizes. To the other 2, it shows you that they're both lieutenants within the Selezos' ranking of their respective location. Definitely a noteworthy position. And as all of you are walking out, the one prances over on his horse, a strong-jawed looking. What was his race again? He is strong-jawed looking wood elf, looking down at you from on top of his horse and quickly dismounts off of it and moves over directly up to you all. You see his hand resting on the pommel of a short sword in a position where it's easily quickly drawn, but not in a hostile manner, just a readied manner. And as he comes over to you all, he goes, who is the one who sent the letter?
Look over at Miriam.
Glendale. Wait, was it Miriam who sent it? I thought it was
Grendel did.
Glendale sent the letter. Glendale will step out, look at the man, and he'll make the smart decision and pat Kurt on the back. This guy, and just walks away from you guys.
Yeah, it was me. Sounded like I'd let you guys know. It's nice to see you, officer, and I guess it's gonna salute since me and Bernie are the only 2 that know military things.
Yep. He looks at the 2 of you. That is. So, what is going on here? The letter only had so many descriptions. It said it was an emergency that we had everybody rounded up. Though by the looks of it, he looks at the 3 piked heads out front of the resort. You all seem to be handling the situation differently.
This place was maintained by some sort of fey contract or something. There was an hourglass inside the casino that was causing time distortions. And moreover, there were Minotaurs and other guards here that were killing guests. It seemed to be a place for nobles to come and pretend to be workers and harass commoners that thought this was a resort. Did I miss anything?
The field of where the Minotaurs killed a bunch of nobles over that way. The cabin full of dead bodies with the...
Oh, yes, there's a bunch of horror scenes all over this place.
One thing of note, apparently they have some sort of experiment going on. There is a cabin in this forest over in that direction. I point over to the which houses some kind of monstrosity of sorts. We don't know exactly what it is, but well, we have apprehended one of the commanders at the place he's currently, well, I should hope, still... well, where did you put him, Glendale?
In the hole.
Right. Well, he should still be there. But we haven't been able to locate the owner of this place, who is apparently some kind of fey entity.
Lily will...
Yeah?
Lily will quickly add on to Bernie's thing about 2, with 2 fingers up, because there was... Bernie already mentioned the cabin, but there's also the cabin near the lake that had a dangerous experiment in it as well.
Yeah, I was getting to it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
No worries.
please continue.
And so yes, over, like my brother had said, there are a number of slain nobles over in this direction. They have been, well, impaled on the trees and by this fellow here, and I point at the head of Johnson. And we have
Scheiße.
we have one surviving noble here. His name is Earl. That's all he's been willing to say so far, but he's a witness. He hasn't partaken in these cruelties that have taken place, but well, this is yours to handle, I suppose.
Well, the two of you look militant. To which army do I owe thanks to?
I am a paladin of the Iron Oath. Come from Tal'Dorei.
I'm a recruiter for the Bridge Runners.
He gives you a smirk when you say that. And here I thought you all were a fucking joke. Very well. Well, the Iron Authority and the Bridge Burners have our thanks for this assistance, as well as all of you.
It's not the Iron Authority, it's the Iron Oath. We're an order dedicated to the Lawbearer. I know it's a bit... The name is a bit unfortunate, I suppose. It's been several times mixed up. But, yeah.
A very hefty
I'll
legal
try to
battle
be-
for the name.
I'll try to be more... Yeah. Anyways, Lieutenant Halion, he calls out behind himself to the other mounted female human who is up on top of her horse still, kind of like keeping a close watch on everything. You all notice she has a very large looking javelin strapped to her back, as well as two short swords on her side. She looks down over at him. Oh, and just for the name, Lieutenant Halion. Go
That
do
the
your
widow?
patrols. No, that is the woman.
Okay.
Go to those two locations, investigate around. Do not engage, only map out. Very well. And she takes off riding on her horse, just galloping away.
Before you go, there may be one final Minotaur somewhere in the area. Well, two actually. One of them surrendered, and at the time we saw fit to let him go, provided he did not come back to continue anything. But the last one we have not found.
You three, go with Lieutenant Holland. He called, or Halion. And the three of them, of the guards that haven't moved out within the location, all take off running after her as she's in a slow trot now. Very good. You all did a wonderful job holding this down. We do need to question all of you as to the specifics of what has transpired here. But we will do this once we have relocated everybody back down into our territory. So, all of you will be coming with me and the rest of the crew to Port Damali, escorted.
Of course. Understandable.
Yes.
Very well. And this lieutenant looks over at Glendale, who looks back at him. And I suppose you all do not wish to have your names on these dealings, correct? Glendale shakes his head no.
I would prefer not.
What dealings is that exactly?
Everything that has transpired here today, including the unfortunate circumstances that led to the nobles dying. Some nobles aren't so understanding even if it wasn't your fault.
Well, I only speak for myself, but this should be handling an official matter, and my name is Baron Cragless.
You put Cragless right next to it.
Very well. Well then, all of you will be escorted with us back down to Port Damali, including you, he calls out to Glendale. Yeah. Good. But you do have our thanks. We have another smaller group coming up here as we are speaking. They are bringing a caravan of cages for any prisoners, as well as a few extra cots for people injured, as well as a couple of medical personnel. But all of you will be leaving with me post-haste. Turns on his heels and begins marching.
I thought this was a good time to offer up some suggestions for a group name.
I look at the sign and just, no, what? No.
No, Lily, no.
Lily erases it, then writes, "We'll workshop it on the way."
Oh, by the way, my name is Lieutenant Daley.
Pleasure to meet you, Lieutenant.
Yeah. So, all of you, including your other brother, are going to be escorted down to Port Damali. Now, doing a forced march, which is something he is capable of doing, and the two militant brothers are clearly capable of doing, is something that people who live cushiony lives are not exactly accommodated to. But you all get down there within just one whole day. One cycle of rest, wake up, and you are there. You arrive at the beautiful port city of Damali. This beautiful landscape sitting at a hooked little peninsula out over top of the water. You see an incredible number of different buildings, towns, and portions of this civilization that looks very well crafted, very well put together, and even despite all of the other horrors you've seen inside of this area, you appear to be crossing into a much more well-inhabited location, well-guarded and protected as well. As you are moving through into this area, Lieutenant Daley will first stop outside of the city. So, Glendale. Yup. The work you have done today, or in the past couple of days, I am willing to turn a blind eye to your previous warrants here. Yeah. However, I still need to know the details around what transpired. As for the rest of you,
This is in front of us.
are you sure you... Oh yeah, it's right in front of all of you. Yeah.
What? What are you talking about? Warrants?
He looks over at Glendale. This man is wanted for the murder of 3 nobles within Port Damali itself.
She just like looks at Glendale, waiting.
He looks over at you. What, were you expecting me to say something to that?
Maybe explain yourself?
Or deny it?
I kill people that the legal avenues protect along the coast. The people who do fucked up, evil things that negatively affect the people they are supposed to be in charge of. Because nobody else will do it. I just happened to get caught.
Is the quick question? Is this something he's saying in front of the Solezo?
Oh yeah, no, the Solezo called him out on it. Like, hey,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
we'll forgive it this one time because of what you just did.
So you're like a mercenary then.
Like an assassin, it seems like.
I wasn't gonna use that word, Bernie.
I don't get
Oh.
paid to do this. Assassins get paid.
So you're
So
just a
he-
murderer then?
A vigilante.
Whatever you want to call it.
Well, should we talk about it more over drinks instead of out here in the open instead?
Well, this does bring up the second point I wanted to bring up to all of you. If I put your names on the official report, there is not anything to stop the inquiring eyes from learning who you are or your descriptions based off of what you did today.
Is it less work or more work for you, honey?
It's less work not to put your names in.
Don't worry about
But
it. honey.
it is up to you. There will be a correlation drawn to the group of you in Glendale, at least in some capacity.
I would prefer this to be handled as by the book as possible.
On the same page as my brother, put my name on it. Can you just inform us the names of the nobles that lost family?
Or
Yes,
can you
that
just
would be
refer
good.
to us as holds up like probably
Lily.
3 of the top names we workshopped on the way there?
Lily.
Jesus Christ. That can be arranged. Once you guys choose which name it'll be, that'll be fine. But he brings you into the city where you walk past the large statue of what appears to be some highly regaled individual to this port. Bernie, you being the coastal sailor that you are aware that that is the statue of Marquis Olesia Lapidus. I'll
Okay.
spell it for you. He is one of the most highly regaled marquis along the coast itself. He has been in his position of power for roughly about 15 years or so, and he has never been voted off based off of, from what you hear, his incredible ability to do a lot of good work for the local guildmasters, nobles, as well as bolstering all of the faiths that are organized within the temples inside of the city.
I see.
You walk past that, and you all take in the very fresh smell of the ocean water and, well, civilization that you are now walking into. You see the many compact homes in this area, and for the two of you who have lived out in the middle of nowhere while going into civilization at points in times, you are very clearly overstimulated with the sounds of different creatures, people, work, craft, and everything happening all at once in this area. You
Right,
walk
Bernie.
through.
Yeah, Bernie just gives a sigh of relief as he enters back into a city and just. Finally, good to be back in some civilization, eh, guys?
Yes.
Agreed.
Weren't we just at civilization?
No.
Oh. Yes, that would be a bare minimum, I'd say.
As you're walking past, you see that. Oh, you were saying something. Go ahead.
No, I was. Yeah, go ahead.
As you are walking past the Crescent District, or sorry, no, you would be moving through the Larboard Light District, which is this entire lower section down here. You see a lot of the hard-working folks with big, heavy calluses across their hands are beginning the middle of their day process of drinking mead from a tavern or beginning to set up stalls and sell to people coming inwards. And some of them begin trying to sell entire bushels of fish, apples, oranges, whatever else they can to your group. Just as you're walking past. If any of you were curious to buy any of that, you're more than welcome to. Now, you go over towards the local guards building. I'm sorry, did you say something?
Yeah, I said just not right now. I think there's a delay on the Zoom right now.
Yeah, that's fair. You go over to the guard station, which is this large building here. Takes up the majority of an entire block right on the coast in this area. I mean, okay. And he brings you inside, where you see that there's a couple of dwarven individuals with their feet up on the counter, just relaxing, having a fantastic day. One of them seems to be chewing on sunflower seeds, and the other one seems to be spitting some type of chewed tobacco into a jug. As you all walk in here, the two dwarven men look over and stand up to salute the lieutenant. So, these are the most useless twins that I have ever met before in my life. And now I can honestly say that because I've met two other sets. And he walks past the two dwarves. Hey, boss, that's kind of rude, man. Yeah, come on, we're not that bad. And he just walks past all of them.
Wow, this is actually the first set of twins I've ever met too, buddy. We gotta represent.
Holy shit.
Hello there.
What's your names?
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, my name's Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Well, nice to meet you, Mark. Oh, hi,
Pleasure.
Mark.
And he, like, shakes your hand. Oh, hi, yeah. Oh, my name's Thomas. Pleasure. Shakes your hand as well.
Thomas. Two dwarven. It's nice to meet you, Thomas. Nice to meet you,
Wow.
Mark.
What were the odds both of you turned into a tiefling, right? That's weird. Ah, I didn't know that was possible with twins.
I can't vouch if he's really much of a tiefling, but
Should we have like one horn each? Is that what you're suggesting? Or
No. Like, I've heard of twins that came out. One was a tiefling and the other wasn't because of some, like, foul deal of it's a whole big thing. And this is Mark speaking. It was actually really interesting inside of what I've read about all of this stuff. And the other guy goes, excuse him. He spends a lot of time caring way too much about these storybooks, fantasies. But anyways, welcome.
thank you.
thanks.
Yeah. Hey, boss man, do you want us to run out and get you guys anything to eat? Yes, we've all been traveling and we haven't had anything nice to eat. Go up and down the pier and take 10 gold with you. Purchase us something nice. All right, guys, we'll be right back. Hey, enjoy yourselves.
Right. Oh, I
Nice
could
And
to
they
meet
both,
you
like,
both.
take off running.
Yeah.
You too. And they both wait.
I could go for some nice cod right now, I think.
You hear from down the road, I'll get you one.
I think we could go to a bar here.
Well, all of you can come into my backyard. Come on. And he opens up a back door inside of this area where you see this lovely walled off 10-foot high walls garden that has a little bit of a fountain in it, a stream of water that seems to go past the walls, but you're not quite sure where, and a couple of benches as well. And as he gets back here, he starts taking off his helmet, his boots, and the necessities of his armor to sit much more comfortably out here. As he is taking off everything, you pick up that he had a lot of padding put underneath his armor to make him look bigger than he is. I mean, he's fit, he's kind of big, but he's not like as big as the armor would have suggested. He takes out a lot of padding, and as you come back here and you say that, he looks at you and goes, "That's correct. My wife took the house in the divorce, so I've been sleeping here for the past couple of months."
Oh.
That's quite rough.
Yeah. You know, I should have known she was a lesbian. I don't know.
Wait, what?
It's a long story. Yeah.
Silesia?
She apparently...
Is that what you're calling?
The lesbians, yeah. That's the group, the lesbians, yeah.
Is that like a guild or something here in the city?
No, it means, so you're aware how men typically have penises, where she
Women who
apparently
like
is not a big
women,
fan of
Bernie.
that.
Bernie,
That's fair. Okay. Oh yeah. He seems very uncomfortable with the conversation. Just like, yeah, I guess. Yep. Yeah, like,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry into it. I've just never been to the city before. I wasn't sure if this was some kind of. Never mind.
What was your life outside
Yeah.
of the army, Bernie? I'm actually curious now.
Looking out for that guy, and I point at Kurt.
Well,
Yeah, how do you
I've got
not
you
know
out
what
of
this
just
is,
as many situations.
What was that, Miriam?
Yeah, following him, how do you not know what this means?
Well, I mean, I've heard maybe the term before. I'm just not that. It could be some kind of, local term they use for,
When we have time, I'll be happy to go over with an anatomy book with you.
Lily also
right.
adds, "Bernie, to simplify it, it is like the opposite of your brother, whereas he likes other males. It's when another female likes
Wait,
another
what?
female."
Who told you that?
Points
Excuse
at
me.
Oh, so it's like the female version of gay.
Yes.
Oh, right,
Oh.
yes.
I'm sorry, he has a social condition. He sometimes likes to lie about things. He
What?
gets embarrassed.
Glendale will pat the lieutenant on his shoulder. Sorry to hear that about the missus. Yeah, it happens. But anyways, yeah, I need to get the full report from all of you. There is a bounty for finding out the group responsible for all of the missing peoples that has been happening in this territory for some time now. So I will be ordering out the bounty to each of you. Do you have a guild affiliation you would like it sent to, or would you like it paid in full up front?
Well, none of us are here on official business. I suppose this is more of a.
I think what he meant was up front.
Right. Yes, upfront,
So you're all
upfront.
accidental adventurers. Interesting.
Effectively, yes.
That is good.
You can, yes, and you can refer to us as, and
No.
she holds up the next
Yep.
description, the Riptides. Given the whole Luke's fourth Riptide thing from the letters.
Yes. So there will be a large-scale investigation of that territory, the mine shaft up there, and everything else that we are inquiring about that will probably span multiple months. But this information, based off of my latest reports from, well, just a few days ago, I can say that we will be paying you 5,000 gold. pieces.
In total or each?
He glares at you when you ask that.
Tulsa,
I joke, of course.
right.
Although whenever he's not looking,
Jeez.
Lily is doing like a little like celebration dance. But then when he turns back, Lily's back to her usual pose, like in those movies.
Right. That is quite a hefty bounty there.
It depends how you guys are going to be splitting it, if that's the amount. Are you splitting it between everybody involved, which is Glendale and all of you? Or are you splitting it with a party loot, quote unquote, involved as well?
So we split it with Glendale, and then we also give maybe not a full share, but at least a good portion to Kent as well.
So
I mean,
all
actually-
parties involved. So Misty and Dorothy get a share as well, is what I'm hearing.
Yep, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm down,
And
I'm
my
down.
axe and my shield and my armor and
Your axe and shield and armor.
Dorothy and Misty.
Yeah, so, yeah, no, Kent. Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
Kent deserves something. He really stepped up. Maybe as long as we don't tell Reigns that too.
I do believe Kent does deserve a share. He definitely pulled his weight in organizing the
At
guards
the
that were
very-
there that were unaware of the situation.
At the
Yes.
very least, Lieutenant, so I'm trying to remember his name, Delay, a possible recruit that seems very responsible and have potential, is the one who helped organize and. So I'm trying to think of the words.
Wait, are you poaching my talent right now, Lily?
Hmm?
Lily, are you about to try to poach my talent? No, he's off the table. He's already has an offer.
Might not want to be a.
I think I can speak for myself.
I'm
Hey,
willing to
Kent.
throw him
I
straight
was
up
actually
on
gonna
us.
ask. I was gonna ask Bernie if I could train underneath him.
Is
what,
Bernie
me?
getting a squire?
I mean, yeah, you have a very good idea of how to do all of these things, and I honestly, a lot of the things I picked up, I just got from watching you over the past couple of days. So, would you mind if I squire?
We actually getting sidekick character?
That's well, I mean, I'm gonna roll an insight to get like a sense of, is he actually just messing with me, or is he just
Sure, go for it.
Not you, Lily.
Lily, has Ken ever done anything that would cause you to think that he's not like that?
I mean, Lily just had a bad breakup with a Minotaur.
That's fair. But anyways, Bernie,
yeah?
Kent seems to like think he could learn a lot from you and kind of like idolizes you a bit.
That's
Like,
a very,
For
very
some, it's
new
very
feeling.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, like someone who looks up to you.
First of all, Kent, I'm very honored. I would need some time to think. But if you want, at least for now, a place to start. I mean, I'm currently on some business here, and I'm not sure if I would be in a good place to provide much, well, tutelage. But I can write
Right.
you a letter of recommendation into the Iron Oath, the Order of the Iron Oath, if you want.
That'd be nice too. Yeah. Okay.
Let me just have a few days here to get settled. I need to think about the proposition.
Very well. No problem.
And in the meantime, while you're getting settled, Bernie, you can spend some time to help Kent out with his training.
Well, yes, I suppose. I mean, I look over at the lieutenant. I expect we're supposed to be on retainer here for a little bit as you proceed with the investigation, right?
That is correct. Yeah.
Right. So, yes, that's fine. I guess we will be here in the city for a while. So I'd be happy to spar with you and do some training every day, Kent, if you're up for it.
That'd be great. Yeah. Anything. Yeah.
Oh man, watch how this unfolds. Like we're level 4 now. We get like level 16, and we're like on our last edge, as like the boss is about to kill us, and all of a sudden, a mysterious figure comes in. It's Kent.
Well, let's focus on the now first. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways. Very well. I will organize these funds to be brought out to you all. In the meantime, we do have a safe house here in town all of you can live out of while we are conducting the investigation and interviewing each of you about exact events that have transpired, okay? You are not under any authority to stay here. It is mostly just my request. So, yes. Welcome to Port Tamale. And everybody, I think that is a great place for us to end this story arc. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.